something that we definitely want to talk to you about was like you've gone through a pretty pretty big physical transformation.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that same mindset of like, I want it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna do whatever it fucking takes. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. So I mean, tell us about this. I mean, it seems like it's been the journey.
Yeah, I think the same mentality can be applied with anything in life, which is, I think that there's really, if you want to do anything, just broad spectrum before I dive into that, is if you want something in life, you really just need to create some sort of consistent action to get towards that. Mm-hmm. And in order to create consistent action, you need to do really only one thing, which is whatever it is that you need to do. So if it's going to the gym or calling your mom every weekend or creating a business or making sure that your services are more consistent or whatever the hell it is, it doesn't matter. You need to create consistency in your life. And the only way that you can do that is with a thread of non-negotiables.
Hell yeah.
You do not fucking negotiate with any other thing outside of what the goal is. It's like, cool, I need to do this thing. If I'm ever thinking, oh, well, what if today I just didn't do that thing? Fuck you.
That's a great mentality to have there, dude. Discipline.
I don't like the whole like gray. I hate gray area more than anything when it comes to like trying to get to a goal or trying to do something, because you cannot have it. Especially if you have like people, everybody wants abs. Mm-hmm. So let's dive into the fitness thing. Everybody wants abs. Let me tell you something. It's really fucking goddamn hard. Even when you are lean, it's hard. Especially in what we do.
It actually gets harder when you're leaner. It gets harder to get that lean to see abs.
And you might even hit a point in your physicality where you're like, I look pretty good. Do I really want to keep going?
Uh-huh.
So you set the goal. Do the goddamn thing.
Right.
And then decide when you get there.
Don't half-ass it. Go all the way in.
Go all the way in. But the other thing, the non-negotiables along the way, I think are fucking crucial. Crucial. Because I have a good example. So I was going to do a video about this. I don't know if I will, but with the holidays, I have so many people DMing me, asking me how I did it, blah, 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 or like, oh, what are your macros? What are your workout splits? Right? And all this specific shit. And I've talked to a few of them. I do respond to a lot of my DMs, and a lot of them are like, okay, cool. Well, after holidays, I'm going to get on this. I'm really pumped about it. You know, I'm not going to harp on the New Year's thing. This is not about New Year's resolution, but it's about the mentality of going, once I get through the holidays, this, that, and the other. There are fucking 3 to 4 days that are stopping you over a 60-day period.
Yeah.
What if you just did the 60-day period and then eat enjoy your meal with your family those 3 or 4 days? Because guess what? It's 3 or 4 days out of 60. It's not going to ruin your diet.
Exactly.
So what you're basically telling me is that you don't have the mental fortitude to go through the Thanksgiving dinner, the Christmas meal, or whatever you celebrate. Mm-hmm. You don't have the mental fortitude to see that pass by you and not be able to hold yourself accountable. So when you go through life and shit happens and you're busy, or you decide, oh, I got to travel to, whatever your job is, maybe you got to travel somewhere, and you're not going to have your typical diet stuff with you. You're not going to have your meal prep service. You're not going to have your supplements with you, or all your supplements, or you may have to carry them with you, and that sucks and you don't want to. When those type of things happen, which are going to happen constantly throughout your time that you're working out, you are going to fold like a cheap ass chair. You're going to fold hard.
Yep.
And that's why people jump on a bandwagon and they do really well for a couple months and then they fall off. Mm-hmm. That's why, because it's that mentality of basically negotiating. You're negotiating with yourself before you even fucking start.
So there's a new, never knew there was a name for this thing, and it's a mindset I've had for a very long time, which is why, a lot of people on my team get upset because we'll open restaurants so fast, and they'll always be like, I'll be like, yeah, we're opening in 40 days. From the day I tell a team that we're going to have a new restaurant, we build it and we open it within 35, 40 days. And they're always like, I want 6 months. I want more time. Without fail, we have never missed a deadline, even with these crazy quick turnarounds. And I've recently learned of Parkinson's Law. Have you heard of this?
No.
So Parkinson's Law says that a task will take as much time as is allotted. So you know this from a kitchen. If you have 5 things on your prep list in 6 hours, it will take you 6 hours to do 5 things. If you have 20 things on your prep list in 4 hours, you will finish 20 things in those 4 hours. The idea that if you give yourself 1 week to clean your room, it will take you 1 week to clean your room. If you give yourself 45 minutes, you'll clean it in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's that mindset. that I didn't know there was a name for it, but the mindset you just described was someone goes, well, I'll start it in 60 days. So in their mind, they go, it took me 60 days to start. But if they would have said, I'll start in 60 minutes, they would have started in 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally give yourself almost an unachievable goal, and you'll never miss it.
You're also scaring yourself out of it.
Yeah, you're already folding before you even begun.
What's so daunting? Just eat chicken breast and broccoli and shut the fuck up. It's not the end of the world, guys.
Well, maybe if they knew how to fucking season it
their
like you.
fear, the people's fear.
True.
People are afraid of really two things. Which, and by the way, I understand. Like everybody has this. I have this too. Everybody has this. People are afraid of things that they don't know what's going to happen. Right? They're fear of the unknown, and people are afraid of commitment. Because what if they're wrong? Which I guess kind of ties back to the unknown, right? It's a lost art to be able to just go, I want to do this thing and I'm just going to commit really hard to it and see what happens. And if I need to pivot, I'll pivot, right? And that's okay. People want to be so perfect, but they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect.